Hey, welcome to my channel, welcome back. Got a couple things going on with the collective, right? That's what we're going to do today. It was that major shift, last weekend. The ending of the karmic cycle, beginning of a new moon, right? Last night I talked, I went with my friend to her NA meeting, and it was about death, right? Right up along my alley, right? Because I can talk, so to speak, like I do to you, without them realizing what I'm saying, without them realizing that it's using tarot, right? Death. Death is a major transformation. Death of the old in order for something new, right? You have to give away to the old life. You have to give away to the old in order to embrace the new beginning, okay? You and your masculines are all going through that, a major change, right? Realizing you have to let go of the negativity in your life. Realizing you have to cut all the negative people out of your life. Realizing in order to get on your purpose, there's a lot of sacrifice you have to do. A lot of sacrifice that you have to do, right? We're chosen. We're different. How many times have you heard that? How many times have you heard, there's just something about you, I can't explain it, but you're different? Well, yeah, I know, okay? I know I'm different. A lot of people cannot fathom or understand it, so it's not quite worth explaining to them what we are, other than somebody that is full of wisdom and can guide them, right? Soulmate or twin flame, it doesn't matter. But you will find the more you heal, the more work you do, the more awakening you become, the more twin flames are going to come towards you. Now, I am at the point where I can tell if it's a soulmate or a twin flame. However, I can also tell who is ready to embrace their journey and who is ready and who is not. So until you're ready to embrace the journey, embrace the pain, which everybody's being forced to heal, right? Doesn't mean you're healing. Doesn't mean you're doing it properly. Okay? That's the shift. That's the shift. The shift is they don't feel like they have enough. And it doesn't feel like that they're not, it's just not enough. Not enough, not enough, not enough. Okay? Not enough. Not enough of what? Not enough of what? It's not that you're not enough. Okay? They are trying to get there. They're trying to embrace a new beginning. They're seeing that they're taking one step at a time, but they still don't feel like they have enough. They cannot measure up to you, no matter how hard they try. Not realizing, just as you don't realize, when you look at your masculine and your masculine looks at you, okay, you will see everything that you absolutely love about them is what you love about yourself, okay? You're one and the same. Everything that you dislike about them, you're one and the same. So if there's things that are happening that you don't like about them, the in and out energy, right? The non-committal, the trust issues, the fear, right? Because we make each other face and see ourselves, our true self. And that's scary. It is terrifying. It is terrifying. Then that you're with somebody, you're connected to somebody that knows you inside and out more than you know yourself. When they're in tune to you and you're connected, that's how it works. That's how it works. They don't like it and you don't like it, right? Because you want to be private, right? You want to keep that to yourself, right? Your pain, okay? The more we hold on to our pain, the more power we give it. So you have to let go in order to move forward. You gotta let go of control. You gotta let go of, you have to process the pain, absolutely. But when you hold on to it, You'll never feel like you'll measure up. They put you on a pedestal. You are on a pedestal. You are everything to them. It scares the hell out of them because they have no control around you. They lose all control. What masculines don't realize. And that's what they're terrified. They're terrified of losing themselves in you, just as you are in them. You guys got to understand across the board. You're not losing yourself in each other. You're finding yourself. Embrace it. Embrace the journey. Yeah, it's painful. It is hard, but it is fucking worth it. Trust me. Trust me. It is worth it. It is worth every tear, every heartache, everything. It is worth it. You're worth it. You are enough. You are enough. You're questioning it. You want to give up. Don't give up. You give up on yourself. Don't do it. All right? Okay. Now I have where the divine masculine is in the connection with the divine feminine. This very moment in time. One card at a time, please. Join the community with like-minded people, okay? They can help you. I can help you. Okay? Thank you. That's what we're here for. I can give you a reading and tell you what's blocking you. All right? What's holding you back? What do you need to deal with? Thank you. All right. This is not, I mean, getting on your purpose, you know, is part of it. It is not easy talking to you and telling other people that I've talked to, right, and done image readings for them, their pain, right? I feel it. I feel the pain. I feel my own pain. And knowing how much that hurts, you know, you feel like your whole body has been ripped apart, right? You're betrayed, especially sexual abuse, physical abuse, whatever. You feel this betrayal. You feel a sense of shame, a sense of loss, a sense of, you lose your innocence, right? Okay? It's time to reclaim it. It's time to reclaim your power. It's time to step back into it. It's time to face it. Let go of it. Dude, I know how painful it is. I know how painful it is. I know. I'm trying to process it, but remember that was happened to you as a child and it can no longer hurt you. You are a survivor. You're a survivor. That's why I go by the phoenix. Because no matter how many times I've been brought down and burned down to ashes, I'm always brought back bigger and better. Bigger and better. It's called growth. It's growth. It's growth. You will transform you and make you grow stronger and more beautiful than what you are. Thank you. Okay, can you clarify the Eight of Wands for me, please? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit for you, then, you know, it wasn't meant for you. All right? Okay? Can you clarify the Hangman, please? Thank you. Yeah. The Eight of Cups. Thank you. The Ace of Wands. Remember, this is a collective. Okay? Emperor. All right. And what's connecting the two energies? Thank you. Damn, I'm telling you. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. The connecting energy is that Six of Pentacles, which was on the bottom of the deck. Enough, right? Know you're enough. Know you're worthy, right? When you step into your worth and you know your value, you will see a change. You will see a big difference in your connection. Trust me, I know. I know. Okay? It's Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is movement. It's quick movement. It's also message, right? So they are getting messages from above. It's clarified by the Hierophant, which is the divine masculine, okay? So they're getting messages from the divine, okay, about their journey as a masculine, okay? And they're going to reach out to you too. Doesn't mean that they're going to text you or call you or whatever within the next 5 minutes, but they are going to reach out to you. They will message you, okay? They're in their knowing, right? They're understanding, right? It's confusing as hell, but they're getting there. They're getting there, okay? They're getting in touch with themselves, kind of understanding who they are, understanding this journey. It is confusing. Do you understand the journey, right? There's all kinds of, Sophia in the New Earth community has things for you to understand who you really are. Who you really are. Not just as a person, but as a sovereign being. You are a humanitarian. You are a light worker. You have this light about you. People are drawn to you. People are drawn to me. They're always coming up to me, and they're always looking for advice, right? They're always looking, they are drawn to your energy. They are drawn to the light. They're drawn to the positivity. But you have to be careful, because people will drain you. They will drain you. So you have to be careful who you let in, okay? There's boundaries. You have to have healthy boundaries, right? You give people advice, right? And then being who we are, we want to help everybody. We have huge hearts, and we love and the compassion that we have, right? No matter all the trauma that we've been through, we still have that love and compassion, right? We aren't bitter, we aren't malicious, we aren't petty, okay? But there's certain people that feed off of that energy, right? That you want to help, but they're not ready to be helped. So you have to give them a little seed, that mustard seed, right? Give them that mustard seed, right? Not necessarily when I'm talking about your masculine, I'm talking about other people that come around, okay? You give them a mustard seed, you let it grow, okay? You have to let it grow. And then you can go back and see, okay, did they take it? Did they listen? Did they understand, right? And then go from there. Otherwise, they will drain you, okay? I know from experience. I don't mind helping out people. I help out recovering addicts a lot. I speak at their meetings. Like last night I spoke at the meeting, right? She's beautiful. She's my friend. I have a couple of them. I have a lot of people that have come into my awareness, right? Are all recovering addicts, or an active addict trying to recover, right? Some of them I've only needed to speak with them for an hour, right? And get them what they needed to hear. Some of them have been coming in and out, right? But I have realized that I can only do so much. So I don't give too much of my energy, because it will drain me, right? Being an empath, it drains you. So you have to be careful. Yes, that's what we're here to do. We're here to change lives. We're here to change lives, right? Giving them the wisdom. I can give you, just like I can give you the tools, just like in training, just like at the gym. I can give you the tools, and I can tell you how to do it, right? But unless you do the work, it's not going to do no damn good, right? So I give so much. I'll plant the seeds, and I'll plant it for you. Then I'll step back. And that's the retrospect. They're getting retrospect, right? They're understanding. They're getting hindsight, okay? This is hindsight. It's retrospect. It's like that aha. Okay, all right. This is what I'm needing to do in my connection, right? This is what's been happening so far. So I've been going through the connection. I've been healing myself, and I can see the progress, right? Why do things keep happening? Why do I keep stumbling? Well, you keep stumbling because you haven't learned all your lessons. And until you learn that lesson, you're going to continue it, okay? You will continue it until you heal from it. There is still something. Doesn't mean you stop doing it. You just keep going. And when that block is gone, go on to the next. The next door will open. The next door will open. They're seeing that doors are opening, and they regret not listening, not coming, not listening to the divine, not listening to their heart, not going after the passion desires all this time, right? All this time, I've had all this in front of me. What the fuck was I thinking? What the hell was I thinking? What is wrong with me? Well, everything is done for a reason, right? Right? The contract is for them to reject you, to get you to heal themselves. That's how it is. You are, feminines are subconsciously wired to be that obsessive, right? At first, for a while, and sometimes it still is. But the codependency, right? To get your masculine to trigger you to heal, to reject you, right? They're wired to do that. because they know, they're subconsciously wired, knowing when she heals, or they're feminine, male or female, I will heal. It's how it works. It's how it works. How it works. Okay? It's all subconsciously done. They are walking away. They're walking away from their situation. They are walking away. Okay? The reason why they haven't walked away yet is because they feel restricted and restrained financially. Okay, so finances weighs on them, and that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to build up their finances. That's why we have the not enough come up, right? Not enough. It's not that they don't want you. It's not that they don't want to be by your side, okay? And at that moment, it does scare them. It's like, oh my God, you know, I'm actually going to get everything I want? What now, right? It scares them. It scared me for the longest time. It scared me. It scared me to the point where I would sabotage. It was like, oh my God, everything in my life is coming with what I want. What now, right? Oh my God. It was working on my worth, right? They want that new passionate beginning with you, right? And look what it's clarified by the Ace of Cups, the full cup. Not just the passionate beginning, but the love. They want to give you their cup, right? It's this passion. They're going after their passion and desires. It's you. It's you. They are stepping into their power. They're finally stepping into their power. Okay? They're finally stepping into their power. They still have that inner conflict, though. They still have inner conflict. The inner conflict is their insecurities. Their inner conflict is their insecurities. Insecurities of not feeling, can I give this person what they need, right? I can barely take care of myself right now. Okay. I need to be there for all these other people. How in the hell am I going to do that if I walk away, right? I'm just trying to get my head straight. I'm just trying to, you know, my life has fallen apart. A lot of masculines' lives have fallen apart. I've seen it. I've seen it. Not just with my masculines, but the others that are around, right? And I've seen the feminines. I've seen it. That's what you guys understand. It's not just, I'm not just telling you what I've been knowing and what I'm getting and understanding and reading the cards. I see it, not through myself, not just myself, not through my masculine, not through Stephen, but through my friend who's a masculine and through another friend who's a feminine. And others that I've come across. Others that I've come across. I see it. So it's not just me looking at the community and looking at what they're doing, right? I know that I see that I am a little bit ahead of everybody. I'm a little bit ahead of everybody. I don't know why, but I'm just a little bit ahead of everybody. It's like I've already gone through that. Like what they tell you it's going to happen, it's like, okay, that's already happened with me. I also have the opportunity to be completely isolated too. That's the difference with me. I have my grandson for a little bit, but I don't have people around me all the time. I've been able to completely isolate, completely focus on myself, completely pull away, pull away from a 30-day job, realize that I am the value, not money. When you stop focusing on money, because that's what a lot of us holds us back, is I have to stay in this job. Okay, you have to think, and I've told several people this, and they've listened. I mean, I just given them advice, right? People can work for 30 to 40 years at a job and be miserable because of money. I have to do it because I have to do it. I can't survive without it, right? But you're fucking miserable. What kind of existence is that? What kind of existence is that stress? I don't care if you're a twin flame or a soulmate. What kind of existence is that? It is no existence. Stress brings on illness. Stress brings on age. Stress brings on addictions. Right? When you just stop worrying about money, you follow your passion and your desire, right? And you know you're worth it and you value yourself. That's what you have to do. Is it worth my time? Are you going to pay me enough to stay where I'm at? If the answer is no, then it's not worth your time. You follow your joy, follow your happiness. Who gives a fuck what society says? You do what makes you happy. Everything will fall into place when you do what makes you happy. There are steps to, now, that's for everybody, right? As for a twin flame, there are steps. There are certain jobs, and they are 3D karmic jobs that you have that are steps to get you to your purpose, okay? There are reasons you're in different places at different times. You just don't know it. You are making a difference in other people's lives. You just don't know it. You will know when it's time to move on because you'll get that longing. I don't want to be here anymore. What's my purpose? What am I doing here? That's your cue to move on. And when you do, the next one will be better. Then the next one will be better. And eventually, you can pull completely away from that 3D and get on here and do what I'm doing. You have to just take a leap of faith, right? They're in there knowing. This is the bottom of the deck. King of Swords. He's kind of cold. He's cold. It's not as cold as the Queen. But they're standing in their truth and they're knowing, right? So they're getting their knowledge and they're going to stand in their truth, okay? This one's kind of a heavy one. It's kind of a heavy energy, but it's something that needed to be said. You know what I mean? That you guys need to understand. Get clarity. And this is what I do. I clarify for you where the masculine is at this point in time, and not just a masculine, but it also tells you where you are, because you are a reflection of each other, right? When you have a complete understanding and knowing that your masculine isn't going fucking anywhere, right? They're just going, you just have to know how to do the work. You have to know the journey. You have to know the process. It all falls into place. It all falls into place, right? It all falls into place. There are things, and to be thankful for everything. Everything. Your pain, third parties, because third parties have you face your pain. And heal. Healing is important. Healing is important. And it is, everything happens for a reason in life, okay? And I have not seen my grandson's biological mother, is what my son would call his baby mama, right? In over 2 years, if not longer. If not longer. If not longer. It's been longer. Oh my God. Probably 3. I'm not for sure. It's been a long time, right? I don't even live in the same city as them anymore. And yesterday I was at the gas station getting gas, and one I don't normally go to. I walk in and there she is. There she is. It hurt her to see me. It hurt her to see me. It took everything inside of me. I saw her pain, but it took everything inside of me to forgive her for what she's done to that little boy. She doesn't know any better. It was what it was taught to her. And she mentioned that she's missing out on his life, and I said, what can I say? What could I say? What could I say? Every time he comes in contact with her, he spirals. He spirals. He has night terrors. He has an anxiety pillow for a reason. He has severe attachment and abandonment issues because of her. It doesn't mean that she can't change. It doesn't mean that she can't be a better person. But until she heals, the best thing for him is to have limited access to her. And I told my son, I said, I know I need to forgive her. But I still remember him coming home with the handprint on his back of a bruise because she couldn't control her anger and her issues. And hearing her tell my grandson in front of his father that his father wants nothing to do with him and doesn't love him and can't handle him, doesn't want him. Putting all this damage into this baby's brain and this baby's mind because of your own. I didn't know. I was very cordial to her. You know, there's not... I feel for her. I feel for her as a mother. As a mother, because I was separated from my kids when I was divorced. Not because I was a poor parent, but because my ex-husband has just wanted to hurt me. That was the whole purpose. He was malicious and petty, and he wanted to hurt me, and that was his way of doing it. Mine were older, though. My two were grown, and my twins were 16. So it was a little different. But she has other children that she hasn't had any access to either because of her. And she's got to heal. That's what I'm telling you guys. If you want things in life, you have to be willing to work towards it. Do whatever it takes to get what you want. Are you willing to put in the hard work, to do whatever it takes to get into union? Union is only a portion of who you are. A major portion, but it's a portion of who you are. It takes a lot of sacrifice. It takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of healing. It takes a lot of getting into yourself and understanding who you are as a person and focusing on you. And realizing you are the air. The air that you breathe. That's what you say. You know, you think of them. They are the air that I breathe, right? You are the same. You can love yourself as much as you love your masculine. That's your key. Because you're the same. You're the same. That same passion that you have, the same drive, the same obsessive, all of that. Flip it. Flip it. Because you are them. Understand that. Understand that. You are them. Sorry about that. That's just like, it just breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to see another parent hurting, but I understand why. But it still breaks my heart. And that's what I mean. We're different. Any other, you see other people in the world and they would just be so petty and malicious and throw their hurt and anger and all their mistakes back in their face, and that doesn't do anything. It doesn't help them. It doesn't help them. It only hinders and hurts them. Love and compassion. Love and compassion. That's exactly how you have to come with towards your masculine, as love and compassion. They would deal with bullshit every day. They deal with bullshit from other people, the negativity, the bullshit from the third parties, from the job, from everybody else, right? You can be angry, you can be upset, right? And it's valid, but they need the love and compassion that we have to give, especially to them. Fuck, they are us. Why can't you be compassionate towards them? Right? When they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're doing their job. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Can I have some messages from my masculine to the divine feminine? What would they say to them? Thank you. And today's energy, that was kind of heavy, guys. And I get it. It was just needed. Someone needed to hear it. Someone needed to hear it. You know, whether it's today, whether it's 50 years from now, someone needs to hear that, because twin flames are born every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. You know, and I can tell you, the more you focus on you, the more you do you, the more you break that codependency cycle, you're going to see it in your connection. Dude, I see it. It's freaking amazing. I also know, keep in mind, when you go through a major healing, be prepared. In a few days, they're going to do the same thing. So they may feel like they're pulling away, but they're not. You can feel him. I can feel him. I can feel it. I went through it on my birthday. I had to process why my birthdays always brought me down, right? Well, I figured it out. I put the dots together, right? And I knew I did a pretty heavy healing about it. So I knew in a few days he was going to have some. So, you know, it's part of it. It's part of it. Do I want to take his pain from him? Hell yes. Hell yes. The hardest part for me in my journey is when I'm going through my pain and I can feel his pain at the same time. And I'm carrying both of our pain. That tells you how strong we are. You just don't realize it. You just don't realize it. They can feel your pain too. They can feel your pain too. They can feel your pain too. That's why they run. That's why they run. Because they can't. Masculines aren't used to emotions, right? So they can't handle all the emotion. They just can't. They're not like us. I mean, we're nothing but emotion. We have to come from a logic side. They have to come from emotional side. So, Queen of Pentacles. I see my life with you. Okay. And here it is again. So definitely look for a message. I will message you. 8 of Wands. Okay. What did I say? You are the air that I breathe. Queen of Cups. King of Wands. This magnetism drives me crazy, right? But, you know, my masculine, you know, Stephen told me the same thing. You get on my nerves. Yeah, I know I get on my nerves because you can't ever stop thinking about me. and even though you try to stop, it just makes it worse. Like, okay, I'm not going to think about him. I'm not going to do it. Yeah, it just makes him more obsessive. And, you know, that's okay. He'll figure it out, right? 7 of Pentacles. You make me want to be a better person. Okay? 5 of Cups, this hurts me too. What did we have in here? We had the 5 of Cups. Like, I love it when the messages match. I love it. 4 of Swords, please let me heal my past pain. Okay? That's what they're working on, right? They're just asking for it. They feel like you're going to cut them off. The Queen of Swords, please don't cut me off, right? I need you now more than ever. You just don't realize it. I may not voice it to you. I may not say it. But trust me, I need you more than I ever have before in my life. Ever. That is a message to you guys. They are telling you, your masculines are begging you, I need to heal. Don't abandon me. They have so many abandonment issues. Don't abandon me while I'm healing for you. Get that. Get that. They have to do it for themselves too, but you get it. You know what I'm saying. 10 of Cups, you completely. And the Fool, I'm ready to move forward. I know it's a long one. It's kind of a dark one. But it's things that need to be said. You know, that's what's kind of... I could tell. I can give you all the fluff, but it's not going to do you any damn good. It's going to do you any damn good. That's where we are today. Okay? That's where the energy is heavy today. But it's a progress. It's process. Right? It's movement. It's good energy because it's healing energy. It may be heavy. It may be dark. But it's healing energy. Understand that. All right? Till next time.